guy has long arms, active hands, and gives his team 2 free throws because of this steal.
Olsen Rosella is on the line to try and give San Miguel a 4-point lead. You cannot have a steadier pair of hands on the free throw line for San Miguel. 18 years in the league. One of the best free throw shooters in the history of the PBA. Not even the broadcaster's jinx works on Olsen. And so here we go. Tuloy-tuloy tayo rito. 4-point game. Castro has the ball. Talking Text down by 4. 40 seconds remaining in game 4. Castro breakdown. No bitin. But there's Harvey Carey for the putback. Ito na ang pinakahuling timeout ng San Miguel with 38 seconds remaining. And when we return, San Miguel, wait a minute, no, we'll hang on. Okay, we'll hang on. At Augustin, now using up his final timeout, Jason.
Important to know that's the most critical, that it's the final timeout. If you are the inbounder, no matter what, you have to bring in the basketball or at least put it in an area where your teammate has a chance to get it.
Alex, hintay mo ako.
Huwag ka lulubog.
Hintay mo ako.
Kasi ang mangyayari pag lumubog ka, makakalo sila. Ben! Yes! Jay! Or rather, Jay, dito ka, Jay. Ikaw lang dito, ha? Okay?
Hindi na yan.
B.I. Jay. Okay? Arwin, ikaw mag-take down bola.
Okay na.
Okay na. Okay?
Time out.
Or no?
Huwag kayong papadilay, ha?
No. Alex, take the ball out. Take the ball out, Alex. Okay, Arwin. Go. Pagka meron, bigay. Pag wala, go. Then, B.I. Pin tayo kay Olsen. Olsen, dito ka. Bigyan natin. Pag wala.
Salibig, papasok.
Bigyan na ka. Make sure, guys. Make sure, guys.
Seemingly, obviously more concerned about bringing in that basketball. First, obviously, that's their main concern. But after that, San Miguel looking to milk that clock. Token Text does not, I repeat, need to foul because they still have enough time and they have that one timeout still at their disposal.
There's a game reset. San Miguel, wala na po timeouts. Sending the ball in is crucial. I mean, it is imperative that they get the ball in and start to play. Lamang po sila ng dalawa, 89-87. They are trying to tie the series with a victory tonight. Olsen Rosella to Arwin Santos, had that big interception earlier. Daniel Defonso has the ball. Shot clock down to 13. Both teams are in the penalty. Baksak si Kabagnot. He quickly gets up. Danny I still has the ball against Ali Peak. He finds Olsen for 3. Go! And Talking Text will ask for a timeout with 14 seconds remaining.
Good defensive stand right there by Talking Text.
$14 seconds on natitira. That would have been a monumental shot para kay Olsen. Let's look at it again.
Well, this is the move right here. Danny I tried to do his spin move, thinks he gets open, but gets closed out on that baseline. This is the shot right here. Olsen, a good look, but also give credit to Jimmy Alapag not giving up on that play. But the one thing with San Miguel, although they missed that shot, they were able to really milk that clock and cut down a lot of seconds in that game clock.
Hey, Jason. Larry. Okay. Jason gets the ball. Sanidel, flare screen for Larry. Okay. And for Ali. Maxine for Ali. Fake Ali. Curl hard. Take a look, Jason, huh? First look, Ali. If it's up there, you stay right here. Okay? As soon as that happens. Okay? Larry, pagka-iwas na ganito dito, screen. Come and get Jimmy. Jimmy goes through.
Nice move fast now.
Okay, gotta be quick, huh? Jimmy comes. Larry, go to the corner. Jason Jimmy, Larry. Listen up. If Jimmy is denied, Ronnie Del, flare screen, Jimmy. Hey,
We gotta move quick. No time out. Hey, you gotta
Jason,
move quick.
Ali, Larry goes. Ronnie Del, Jimmy. If Jimmy is denied, flare screen, take a look, Jason. Pag wala, Ronnie Del, come to the ball. Okay, that's you. Ikaw na bahala dyan, one-on-one. Okay, or tribulado po kay Jason. Pag wala, patira. Pag-ibigay ka mo.
Miguel, when you look at this Talk and Text squad, everyone is a weapon offensively. But Ranidel de Ocampo, one of those guys that we know that hits big shots. If you are San Miguel, very easy. One thing you have to remember, the only thing that can beat you in regulation is a three-point shot. Be careful also not to overreact by the drives of Talk and Text.
Both teams are in the penalty. Talk and Text needs to start the play. And Talk and Text can send this game into overtime. They can win it with a three-pointer at the buzzer. Ranidel turns around, a top shot! It goes in and out! It goes in and out! And who has the ball? Who has the ball? Olsen has it! Olsen has it!
There's a foul, but it's going to be called on Jason Castro.
Less than a second to go. Talk and Text had a look.
We talked about how Ranidel de Ocampo, one of those guys that can create his own shot, and a guy that Talk and Text has gone through in the closing seconds. He had the shot. It went through every part of that ring except through the ring.
Olsen Rosella playing in his very last final series in the PBA. There's Melissa Rosella. Ang better half ni Olsen has been there all throughout Olsen's career, by his side, right behind him. No other player in San Miguel history will wear 17 again at the end of this conference. And Olsen places the UP on the halo-halo. Pero San Miguel Beermen tie the series, winning game 4, 91-87.
Because this victory very different from the victory they had in game number 3. Talk and Text kept on coming. Every time San Miguel had a lead, Talk and Text tried to have a run of their own, but finally that one last shot just couldn't go down para dito sa Talk and Text tropang Texters.
I saw a poster, Jason. At nakakatuwa yung poster because it really captures the strength of San Miguel. Nakalagay, SMB, samahan ng mga bagets. And certainly, Danny I and Olsen playing like bagets in this game.
Olsen Rosella had the finishing touches, but before Olsen Rosella could have those 4 free throws, the guy that made the difference, that steadied the team, was Danny Ildefonso, scoring 7 points in the 4th and dishing out excellent assist passes.
Gino?
Thank you, Miko. I'm here with the Demolition Man, Danny Ildefonso. Danny, medyo malaki yung lamang ninyo sa halftime. Dumikit yung laban. Ano sa tingin mo yung dahilan na nanalo kayo ngayong gabi?
First of all, thank God for this big victory again. Dahil kung hindi sa kanya, malamang hindi kami nanalo tonight. Dahil siguro yung defense namin talaga, yung aggressive namin last game, ganun din intensity namin, aggressive namin sa defense. Kaya nakabalik kami ngayon, nanalo kami ngayong gabi.
Ngayon na tied na yung series 2-2. Ano may expect natin sa game number 5?
Talagang mas magandang laban namin sa Wednesday. Kaya pagpatuloy lang namin yung ginagawa namin. Kaya dahil yung defense yun ang magpapanalo sa amin. So tsaka palagi lang ma-inspire lang kami palagi kay Olsen, pare. Si Olsen ang bibigyan ng buhay sa amin. Kaya kami nananalo tonight. Yun. Tsaka, babati ako. Pinabati ko lahat mga taga-Pangasinan. Nanay tatay ko, Ildefonso family sa Kabuluan. And Alex Sia sa Auto Option. Sir, nabati na kita. Pinangako ko sa'yo.
and SD Enterprises, SD Farm, PDR, tsaka BCF Ordaneta, yung church namin, lahat ng mga pastors namin sa Victory. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat po ng mga fans ng San Miguel, sa Wednesday, pumunta po kayo, tulungan nyo kami manalo. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Danny Ildefonso. Let's send it over to Miko and Jason.
Ay, nagtatalunan sila ngayon sa Urdaneta. O, ayan, Sunday, front page. Hindi lang aying tutu na po. Nagkatotoo na. Uy, sexy ni Polartad. Uy, may nakabathrobe pa doon Pero, but you know, San Miguel right now living the life because they worked hard, bounced back in the series, winning Game 3 and now winning Game 4.
You know, if you watch the first 2 games of the series, you would probably think na itong San Miguel would not have a chance against Talk and Text. Talk and Text was just outclassing them, especially in the 4th quarter. There were shades of that happening once again in game number 4. But steady hands on the part of San Miguel and key defensive plays did not allow that to happen.
Okay, kakusapin natin ngayon si Coach Ryan and of course Paolo also. You guys, we saw a thrilling finish here. Paolo and Ryan, what do you think? How was San Miguel able to keep talking? Because that was a big fourth quarter run by the Tropang Texters.
Well, Coach Ryan, tanongin kita, in the 4th quarter, both teams had their chances. Of course, Talk and Text coming back, but in the end, San Miguel able to hold on.
Well, towards the end, it boiled down to the turnover of Jimmy Alapag. They needed that basket, but they turned the ball over, and Olsen Rosella buried 2 free throws. But it's really pretty much decision-making time for Talk and Text in terms of defense. What are they gonna give? Obviously, the simplified kind of point of attack of San Miguel is working wonders for them. Post up Jimmy, post up Castro, make a defensive Talk and Text, make a mistake, and kick out to the open shooters from the outside. So obviously, it's gonna be a lot of work for Coach Chotres and his staff. But again, it's all about perspectives. What San Miguel did is just tie the series. Talk and Text did a tremendous job leading 2-0. So even if they drop 2 games, it's still a best of 3.
Down to a best of 3, guys.
Coach, when you're talking about adjustments right now, which definitely will fall on the shoulders of Coach Chotres because he's lost 2 straight. What do you think would be that main adjustment? Or can you just say they were a healthy Ryan Reyes away from taking this game away from San Miguel, actually?
Well, definitely, because Ryan Reyes, you know that he is the voice of the defense of this squad. So when he left, when the game was on the line, again, the defense of Talk and Text was kind of loose. So it's very important for Talk and Text to have Ryan Reyes in the roster, a healthy Ryan Reyes at that, for them to have a chance in Game 5.
Paolo, you and I, we've watched guys like Olsen when we were kids. Biro lang. But Paolo, talk about Olsen, Danny. I mean, these veterans, they were timeless in this game.
Well, Miko, it's very obvious in this series. It has become a highly emotional series. So it looks like the teams are drawing energy, drawing intensity from whatever they can, motivation that they can get. And in this instance, San Miguel Beer again, especially during the end game, getting a lot of lift coming from guys like Danny I and Olsen Rosell. And I'm sure they'll continue to try to ride that in the last 2 or possibly 3 games. Let's see if Talk and Text can find their way of motivating their team as well.
Okay, Paolo, what do you expect on Wednesday?
Well, of course, it's going to be a 50-50. I think it's bound to best of 3, as we mentioned. It can go either way. Both teams now will just have to go and make the adjustments going into Game 5.
So, salamat, Paolo. Salamat, Coach Ryan Gregorio, for talking for less than 3 hours tonight. But salamat for helping us out greatly with our coverage. And Jason, now this sets us up for game number 5, and everything's new. It's a new story now, tight series.
And all of a sudden, what seemingly was a Talk and Text series when this best of 7 started, going up 2-0. San Miguel now with momentum. We talked about it at the onset. Coach Ato Agustin putting the onus on Talk and Text na nasa kanila yung pressure nung nanalo sila nung isa. Ngayon kaya, ano kaya sasabihin niya, ganong kalaki ng pressure ang nasa Talk and Text now that they've won 2 straight.
Jay Washington, big game. Arwin Santos had some errors but also made up for it. But Danny I and Olsen Rosella leading the samahan ng mga bagets. SMB winning 91-87 to tie this series. For Gino, Patricia, Coach Ryan, Paolo, my partner Jason, I'm Miko Alili saying goodnight from the Big Dome, Velalto, Filipinas. This is the PBA Finals on Solar TV.